Hey there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. A big warm welcome if you're coming back. And if you're completely new and you clicked on my face, hi, you're very, very welcome here. Thank you for trusting. Oh, guys, I'm at a bit of a loss with this YouTube channel. But I think it's just the existential phase that I'm going through at the moment, which I touched on yesterday, which is sort of this awareness of the new paradigm, like this new frequency of love that seems to be so accessible now. And then the old paradigm where it was so created and influenced by our limiting beliefs and programs and conditioning and all of that. And I just need to talk more on the tension between the echo of the old way of being, in that it's sticky, it's somehow sticky, but when I'm over here in the new camp, it doesn't stick, it falls straight off. But there's this back and forth, this yo-yoing I'm experiencing, and it's really difficult with this YouTube channel to be going through it, because for example, my YouTube, I don't know, if you've been here for a while, you might understand that I just press record and it's kind of what comes out of my mouth. Sometimes I share an insight I had the night before. Sometimes I'm processing a current thing in my life, and somehow it will be a mirror for whoever watches, whoever sees the video. And I don't think much about it. I just trust that it's reaching people, that it will somehow help in some way, and knowing that it's helping me. But it's feeling uncomfortable because, even the video I made yesterday, for example, I'm talking about my current perspective, understanding and experience. And when I watch it back after I've uploaded it, I'm cringing in that I don't know if I'm cringing in all the ways that I perceive it will be perceived. That sort of happens. Does anybody else have this? Now, I know a lot of people who don't experience this to the extent I do will say that you're making it up. And okay, right? I can agree that that is a very valid theory. But in my experience and other people that I've spoken to, I think especially if you're intuitive or somewhat psychic, there's somehow some of us have access to what people's responses will be. Now, if you have this sensitivity, it's very, very good to know, first of all, know that it can be your projections. You have to sort of distinguish if it's, if I'm hearing back an insecurity, that it's common in my life, perhaps it's me projecting. But sometimes I will watch back and I will perceive myself in a way that it's totally alien to me. It's not what I think, but I'm suddenly have access to being perceived in a way through another. It's pretty wild. And I think the more sensitive that we're all becoming, that I am with this, and it's making it uncomfortable. Now, I also feel like I just need to build up a bit of resilience to others' perceptions of me, or my perceptions of others' perceptions of me, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're mirrors for each other. So people will perceive you however they need to suit their belief system. But that's sort of old paradigm-y stuff, you see, and then it's this new one, and in the new frequency, I don't know how you experience it, but everything is like water off a duck's back. Nothing sticks, nothing matters. It's much more present, loving, open, and connection, when two dogs meet. I don't know why I said that example. Animals in general, they're so natural and easy. I don't know where that came from, but I guess that was, what came out my mouth. And it's hard because when I watch it back, okay, so I went off on a real tangent there, because when I watch it back, there are parts that I disagree with, not disagree, but I could even say, You know what it's reminding me of? You know Bo Burnham, the comedian? What was that thing he made in lockdown? Oh man, I should remember the name. Anyway, I'll find it and I'll link it below, because if you haven't seen it, it's gold. In my opinion, it's absolute gold. Anyway, I loved it so much. And in one part, he does like he makes a video and then he does a reaction video to him, and then does a reaction to his reaction. He does a reaction to his reaction to his reaction. It's very funny. And as much as he's like taking the piss, like I feel like I could do that, but it just seems so self-indulged. It's like I could do a reaction video to my video and almost disagree or give the counter argument to everything, you know, or like a psychoanalysis of everything that I say, and then I could probably do it again, just like Bo Burnham does. Like I actually get, like, there's truth in that to me, and I think is incredibly self-indulgent, like, or self-obsessed. Like I worry about this in me, and I think, you know, in some way, yes, but I always show it to somehow be an example of, to others, of that we, to self-reflect. I just think it's very important that we self-reflect, and that's me and that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to share that. And a lot of people don't bother or don't care, but I really feel like as humanity we would be much kinder and living in a much more harmonious state together, not completely, but much more, if we did self-reflect a little bit. And I guess that's my motivation in sharing this, is to perhaps offer that as a possibility for people, maybe, if they want. You know, I completely respect and honor that we have free will, and somehow I want to influence the way humans behave with one another. And I think the best way to do that is by self-reflecting on our own behavior and what the motivations are. And I did not know all of this was going to come out, so here we go. Oh, I got a bit shy and I've just stopped, but hopefully that was enough. Maybe I've said enough. Anyway, I will just add one more thing, which is absolutely hilarious, I'm going to say, and like the absolute contradiction in who I am as a human being, and we all are, because we're complex, and it's not black or white. That when I reflect, I'll even watch this video back and be like, what am I bloody on about? I don't even think words are needed anymore. Like when I'm over here in love, it's like not even any of this like analytical brain stuff is necessary. And yet I feel the need to articulate that it is, even though in my own experience it isn't. What's happening? So this is where I'm at the moment. You know, like I just don't know what. Just need to probably just need to be a bit patient. Maybe let these new energies land and integrate, and it will all make much more sense. But there we go. This is where I'm at with it all. Thank you very much for watching and listening to that. Please thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know any thoughts or insights you have down below regarding my existential crisis. And if you're completely new and for some reason this makes sense to you, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. We got this.